This morning in the Atlanta airport, no one's missing a meal on Mac Wilburn's watch. With 11 restaurants to serve passengers, he's got dining for every destination. And it all started when Mac talked with First Horizon Bank about opening a franchise in the airport. Now it's open for business and cleared for takeoff. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Mac. First Horizon Bank, member FDIC.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Woo! How's it going, J360 Legion? It feels good to be back on the mic after a week away from y'all. Yeah, y'all have a good Christmas and all? I hope you did. I'd like to think that my Christmas went okay, too. Just sitting here chilling and stuff. Mostly because I just took it for, I just needed to relax and play the games that I had. I managed to get a whole lot of new stuff and all. Let's see. Managed to get some new J360 TV equipment, which, by the way, is a big deal. So, I got to go ahead and run with that. So, now to go back up to basics, guess what? Since Christmas is done, it's time to get ready for the adult Christmas. Just kidding. Yeah, it's year's end, y'all. We're not done with these events yet. Year's end, where we celebrate the last week of this great year that was 2021. Or any year for that matter. Yep, from here on out, it's all about just donning on that gold apparel, going ahead and just moving on into greater things, trying to build a great future while at the same time, looking back at the past a little bit and laughing at a few things along the way because, man, there were a lot of laughs. And whether those laughs were happy laughs or sad laughs, it depends on those involved. And you know something? I'm still drawing a total blank at which one it is. But, for my particular, the fact that we actually made it to this part, even though some people didn't, the fact that we actually made it to this part, I'm glad we're doing it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm really glad that we are actually at this level. So, it's not too bad. People are sending me messages, too, as I'm talking to you guys. And, okay, yeah, I see. Not only that, I know Jams 39 is actually shaping up to look like a phenomenal episode. And that is going to be the one to get rid of 2021 this year, which is 2021. Go ahead and get rid of it so that we can make room for 2022. Clean slate, everything. The Mini Bites have an anniversary coming up, and Hangouts has an anniversary coming up in February. So, yeah, we get to go and run through the process again. And I'm totally happy with a few things, man. I took a look at my attitude this year and all that kind of stuff, and I got to say, I was very adamant and managed to get quite a few things done this past couple of, months and all that kind of stuff. Everything was an achievement. Move forward to different things. Managed to get, let's see, the Jam Man show is always good. Jams has been fire. The Mini Bites have been doing well on their own. And let's see, Hangouts has been, Hangouts has been great. What am I talking about? The Monster Fest was great this year. Just looking back on all that stuff that we did, it's just, even though there's been some crazy times and there's been things that got in the way, we managed to overcome it. So I like all that. So that's really what's nice about 2021 so far. And not to mention that we were all able to do a little bit more than we did in 2020, so that's actually pretty cool. Now, the only problem with 2021 was variance. The job market is always a problem anyway, but you know how this stuff goes. And, let's go Brandon. Yeah, that was a good laugh for a little while, right? It's just at the end of the day, it's yes. Managed to get through some interesting parts, but it led to something cool. But the thing about the something cool is we can't just stay there either because it's always temporary. So, and that's usually how it goes for me. So where I'm at right now, it is nowhere near permanent, but it's very temporary. And not only that, I think some people misinterpreted what some of my posts on Instagram were. There was this one where it was I was talking to Al, and I was at least I try. And you see, the thing about it is that that's true. Well, quite a lot of the endeavors that I face around here and all the stuff that I try to present to you guys and all the things that I want to do as a content creator and a producer and, and so on, like, some things work, and then some things, you're not ready for, and then some things, certain systems are not ready for. And, it's just like, at least you did it. You know what I mean? At least you went and you ran for it. And that's kind of the wild thing about it. And I always look at it that way. And now it's like, you can only do the best you can. So, we show respect to each other in that regard. And you see, the thing about it is, unlike some people, I'm not a bystander in this stuff. I'm an active participant. Which means that, whether things go up or down, yours truly has to take the hit. And that's just the way it goes. But you see, the thing about it is, where some people try to go ahead and throw a couple of lefts at you, I can throw plenty of rights. See what I'm saying? So I'm never embarrassed about the things that I do here. Regarding the power play, regarding any sort of J360 show, and like when I'm on YouTube and I see all that stuff that YouTube tries to do to try to not pay people in ads, like it is sad. But once again, it's like, this whole thing was never easy. Just like my relationship, it's not easy. Just like, the job that I currently work, it's not easy. Or any of these things that I do are never, ever easy. But you see, as I am a participant in all that stuff, I let my presence known. I roll with the punches. I know exactly what I need to do. And not only that, I don't want anything easy. There's no real big reward with easy things sometimes. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you're playing Mario. Yeah, the first level we can all do. But by the time you get to that fifth to 8th level, yeah, you got to do what you got to do, You got to jump the line. You got to get through all the stuff that needs to be done. And at the end of the day, don't wish for anything easy. I don't want my relationship to be easy. I don't mind it being a challenge, It's like this. It just goes to show me and the missus can go through. And among other things, it's just like, you have to face these things. And people don't understand that. People want that easy stuff, boy. They want that one that they can control and all that crap. I never, now that I look at it, I see how, some people want to control their significant other. I don't want to do that. She's fine the way she is. It's just, we interact with each other and stuff like that. Are there things that I disagree with? Sometimes, but, not to the point where it's like, oh, you're so bad, I'll throw you out of my life. Nah, me and that one are going to be together forever, man. It's just the way that goes, Especially, if she's able to put up with me, and much like anybody is able to put up with me, put it that way, they deserve a medal. But that's just the way it goes sometimes, And I see that all the time with people. They don't even try anymore. The apathy, the entitlements. Oh, I should have. Blah, 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 blah. Well, are you willing to go through the mileage to do so? And that's what people look like. They look just as dumb as my old would-be supervisor, Keith. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Jay, could you do my job for me so that I remain in good standing? Yeah. I'll never forget that dumbass. Needless to say, I ain't seen him around lately. I might as well just pop in at my old job and go ahead and say, glad I don't work here no more. Oh, come on. I got to sprinkle it in a little bit. Especially when you own your own production company and, proceeds from that are looking good. But, yeah, it's wild. But, you know what? See, certain things like that, you got to work on your humbleness for that one. But then other things, it's like, okay, let's build better. Wow. No, wow. I can't even use that anymore, right? Biden came and messed that up, too. Sometimes y'all give, this stuff too much power. You understand what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that on the J-Man show. But as for, right now, okay. Looking back at a few things changed because they needed to. I'm going to endure a lot. And then there's going to be a little bit more challenges coming my way that I don't even know about entirely at this point. But I know I'm going to have to face it. And, maintaining J360 Productions is a full-time job. Much like, me working where I'm at nowadays is a full-time job. Me trying to get where I need to be is a full-time job. And, that relationship, well, that's a full-time job. And, so all that stuff right there, it requires me to do those things. And I don't feel any problem doing it, 2022 is going to be a challenge in itself, but it's going to be one hell of a ride. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here to catch the waves. I'm here to go ahead and take all the stuff. Even if, COVID will be around, which it will. And at the same time, I don't know why people, when they refer to, old Rona, that they think that it ends every, like there's an end to it, like this is an event that's going to end. I don't think so. Okay. It's like, it's about how we can be resilient enough to get through it. And right off the bat, we are just showing real strong signs about ourselves that we are nowhere near done with anything yet. From, well, take your pick. I mean, just look at all that stuff. Is it going to get worse next year? I don't know. I'd hope it wouldn't be, but then again, I don't see no limits to this stuff. There's no medium anymore. Everything goes from 0 to 60. So, that's just me, pointing out all this stuff to you guys and everything. But like I said, I'll endure it. I'll get through this stuff, You will get through all this stuff because it's an adventure between you and me and all that stuff. If you tune into any of these episodes, these series that I make for y'all, you just remember it's an adventure. And we're all going through a narrative to battle against other narratives, except that this narrative right here, it goes from good to bad to where we need to go. Alright? So it's all about just maintaining and carrying on, So that's how that goes for the mini bite today. I just want you guys to understand, the future is nothing to be worried about, but I know where I'm at in the present, and this is only temporary. And I'll make sure of that. So just gotta keep on going. Anyway, here's your lineup this week. Alright, so since it's year's end, all J360 shows are present and accounted for. So that means that not only do you get jams this week, yeah, it is jams week, but you also get hangouts this week too, and you also get the power play. So here's how it goes. You got the mini bites tonight, you got the J-Man show tomorrow, you got the power play happening on Thursday. You got jams happening on Friday. And then you also have hangouts happening on Saturday. Maybe with another power play episode. Really depends. Because, we'll kick the year off right. And as we're all celebrating and moving to 2021, to 2022, I just want you all to be safe. I want you all to, practice. Well, let's just be for real. I mean, y'all won't even know a damn thing about distance and math as you're drunk off your ass. But if you do drink and all that stuff, do it responsibly. I don't drink anymore, personal preference. But I'm going to just say this, just be responsible and all that jazz. And if you do have the vid, I think the CDC just released something new about that. Man, this isn't the time or place for me to tell you about that new stuff. But just definitely check it out on your own and actually just try to be as safe as you can. Wear your mask if need be. Okay? Because I'd like to see if you were around tomorrow. Get what I'm saying? So, let me get on out of here then. This is J-Man signing off. I want you guys to take care of yourselves. And if I don't see you at that point, Happy New Year's.
On CuriosityStream. How do you connect a 16th century potato to limitless energy production? Could Napoleon's toothpick have a direct link to a machine that predicts the future? And how can a 1700s conch shell chart a course to humans connecting their brains to the internet? James Burke's visionary series Connections returns for a new generation. Experience all new Connections. With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at CuriosityStream.com.